We are here to hijack your brain's potential. And I know that a lot of you have daily habits that are seemingly innocent, but are actually self-sabotaging you and your potential and what you can create and manifest out of your life. So if you're ready to break free and boost your brain's potentiality, yes, I'm making up words here, then come on a journey with me, my friends. I'm Garrett Paknis, founder of Creative Life School, board certified hypnotherapist, and we have grown to over 100,000 between Instagram and TikTok. And I help clients manifest their dream reality. So if you want to manifest yours, stick around, like, and subscribe so you can be in the vibe. And let's break it down so that your habits are not crushing your potential. Number one is multitasking. I think a lot of you should know by now, but if you don't, multitasking actually lowers your IQ and adds stress hormone to your body. It's actually quite impossible to multitask. So while you think that you're doing 2, 3, 4 things, you're actually just wasting time, and it would be better to focus on one thing at a time and then get to the next thing. Your brain will thank you for sharper focus and better output. And especially if you're doing any deep work or meaningful work, and the work that a lot of my clients are trying to achieve, writing books, building businesses, writing email campaigns, if they're coaches or creatives or entrepreneurs, then you'll be able to actually be efficient. If you let go of the distractions, stop checking your messages, your updates on social media, stop doing voice notes to your friends when you are in the flow, because your brain is actually being pulled in different directions and you're not going to get the juice. The email that you're writing is not going to be as good as it could be or as creative as it could be if you just freaking focused on the one thing. And I know that's like the easiest thing, like, don't multitask, but why are you still multitasking? Because literally everyone around me seems to be multitasking. Drop the habit, improve your life. And then also number 2, drop the negative self-talk. As a board certified hypnotherapist, I know how important our words, our daily affirmations, our belief in ourselves is. And when we say things like, I don't have the time, or I can't do that, it imprints a reality around us that shows us the truth of our words. So like if we say, I don't have time for that, or there's never enough hours in a day, then we're always going to be hustling. We're always going to be running to the next thing. We'll probably always be trying to multitask through our day because we're never actually focused and in the flow state of being able to accomplish anything meaningful. Your words create your reality. Everything you see in your life was a thought first. Elon Musk had an idea for Tesla and he manifested it into reality. Your thoughts become your reality and your words are the vibration of your reality. And different words have different vibrations. And if you go deeper, you can actually create a better relationship with your reality when you increase your mindset. Your words, positive affirmations, that's why they work. But they have to be done in a way where your subconscious is actually taking them in. Too many of us are just like going through life multitasking, doing positive affirmations while multitasking and wondering why we're not getting any change or any result. No, we have to like meditate and get in that hypnotic, trancey state and then reprogram our subconscious mind to believe in ourselves, to see what is possible. Saying I can't do that, or this is impossible, or that, or this, you're going to see more of that. But saying something like, this may be difficult, but I'm going to figure this out because everything is figure-outable, then you are able to find solutions. Have a solution-based mindset and your whole reality will change. Stop getting lost in the problem. Too many people are sitting there complaining about the problem over and over and over instead of asking themselves, hey, what is the solution here? What is the different direction I can take? How can this be figured out? Because if you got yourself into a shitty position, you can get yourself out of a shitty position, right? But you have to be aware. I always preach awareness because Awareness is the key to unlocking the door to your destiny. I will say that again. Awareness is the key to unlocking the door of your destiny and manifesting your dream reality, my friends. You have to understand that without awareness, without an acknowledgement that your words are creating your reality and your mindset and your self-talk and self-belief and self-worth, has a significant effect on your outer reality, then you're just not going to be optimizing for your potential until you optimize your mindset and the words that you share for yourself. And that does come also into play with like self-care and how much time you're putting into growth and a growth mindset and reading books that encourage you. I haven't owned a TV in like 13 years because I don't want outputs and my subconscious to be imprinted with a ton of other information or words from people in the world who are not awakened or conscious. I want to stay in my lane of positivity, and that doesn't mean that I'm bypassing anything. I have a lot of emotions and I feel them, and I allow myself to let go of that, stay in my lane, and to get focused and intentional. And that has helped me actually stabilize my emotions. That's helped me stabilize my mind. And when you can stabilize your mind through positive self-talk, you actualize your dreams, your desires on a much quicker scale. That's when you manifest your dream reality. So switch that can't to can and watch as your brain builds bridges to find success in your life. That's how it works. That is what is up, my friends. And then what is also up is proper sleeping. Your poor sleeping habits are killing you, literally. There have been tons of reports where CEOs, Ariana Huffington, talked a lot about this. She burnt out big time and her health was in jeopardy because of her sleeping habits. And we need rest. We are not robots. I know that we live in an AI society and a robotic society where people do seem a little robotic around here, but our cells need to rest. Our brains need to rest. Our bodies need to rest. And that rest recharges us to be optimized. And if we're running on 5 hours of sleep night after night after night, we're never optimizing our internal flow states in order to be the most productive we can be. And it does seem a little weird to me, the concept of being a human and 1/3 of your life you spend sleeping. But that 1/3 of your life, 8 hours a day, supercharges the other 2/3 of your life. So make sure that that 1/3 of your life, you are spending 1/3 of your life sleeping 8 hours a night. So make sure that it's restful. Make sure that your environment at home is conducive to a night of sleeping. I personally sleep well in enclosed spaces without light, and making sure that it's like dark, like my current bedroom is all white, and that's fine because it has blackout shades. But sometimes creating a cozy environment is really nice for sleeping. And I also think that it's really great to be doing the sun cycles, like going to bed earlier in the winter and waking up like with the sun. So maybe you're resting a little more. And then in this summer, you wake up a little earlier because the sun rises earlier. And you're maybe going to bed a little later. But I lived in Bali for a little while, and when I was waking up with the sun, my days were the most supercharged, were the most powerful. Yes, we're talking about habits that you can let go of, but if you want to think of habits that you can replace, like 5 a.m. is millionaire's hour, because that is actually the time. I'm a 500-hour yoga trained teacher, and that is the time of Amrit Vela, which is the time of the world when the most people around you are asleep. So 5 a.m. in your time zone, depending on where you are, no matter where you are, is the most quiet. It's the most still. It has the least resistance to hear your intuition, to talk to God, to talk to the universe, to create that energy. And that's why people who wake up at 5 a.m. become so productive, because they're able to hear their thoughts better. They're able to have that stillness. They're able to have that recognition within that it's not not all about them and their ego needs. It's actually about something greater and bigger. And that is when you really find your power in this world. When I was going through my Kundalini teacher training, it was a really powerful time of when I was waking up at 5, and the intuition, the creativity that flows through you at that hour, it just is unparalleled. So if you want to let go of some habits, these are some habits you can implement that are really millionaire habits. And if you want more millionaire habit videos, you can check out a video that is tagged down below. But let's move on to the huge habit killer, and this is such a big conversation. I have a video on this as well. It's procrastination. We all are guilty. Raise your hand if you are the procrastinator in the room. I feel like some people are like really proud to be procrastinators because it like lumps you in to this group where everyone can feel each other's pain. But that's actually for a different video, but that would be like toxic bonding. That's a whole nother can of worms. I grew up with a renowned psychologist as a mother, so these are the conversations we were having growing up. And yeah, we'll save that for another time, but let's look at how to break procrastination, and maybe we can just chisel it away because it's a journey. Right? But it's really about putting off what we can do today for tomorrow, because it's always sexier tomorrow, right? It's always going to be more attractive to do it tomorrow. Oh, I have it tomorrow. Instead of just jumping in and doing the damn thing, let's improve by saying like that 60-second rule, where if it takes less than 60 seconds, do it now. Just go through your to-do list, do it now. If it takes less than 5 minutes, do it now. Do it today. What is going to make you show up tomorrow if you can't show up today? You are good enough as you are to be able to handle your tasks. You are good enough as you are to be able to optimize your flow. You are good enough as you are to have the success now. I find that people, my one-on-one clients, I'm a coach and I have my Community Wealthy Creators Club, and I work with a lot of coaches and entrepreneurs, creatives, artists who are reaching $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 months, but I see a lot of people also stuck because they don't feel good enough. They have resistance to doing the thing that's actually going to get them results, like reaching out to people for clients if they're a coach, or following through with the email, or following through with their workout plan because they just don't feel worthy enough within. And that's where this positive self-talk, the eating habits, the sleeping habits, that's where we can start feeling better and better so we can optimize our life so we can let go of the habit of procrastination. Because procrastination really fucked our brain's reward system up big time, which leads to a lot of stress and less productivity. And it's kind of like, how we have so much dopamine. We're being fed so much dopamine. Dopamine hit after dopamine hit. Checking our phone, checking our Instagram, doing voice notes with friends. And that is also keeping us from deep work. And we're looking for short-term fixes when we need to fill our being up from a deep vibrational level, from a deep knowledge of knowing our self-worth so that we can delegate our tasks and actually achieve the shit that we came here to achieve. And when you do those 60-second tasks or 5-minute tasks, and give yourself some small victories, because rewarding yourself actually helps you do the harder work. Like right now, I'm shooting 4 YouTube videos in a row so that I can pump out a bunch of videos next week. I just drank a coffee. That's my reward. But for that second coffee a day, I have to record these 4 videos until I leave, and it's Friday afternoon at 4:34 p.m. And I might be here for a couple more hours, and that's okay for me because this is important to me. This is my mission, and that is really coming down to the why you do things. When you can connect to your values and your mission and why you do things, you can get clear on how you show up in life, and that gets you letting go of procrastination much more. That lets you tap into your productivity, your creativity on a much higher level. So get clear on your values, get clear on your why, and get clear on what you're doing this all for. That will help you overcome any limiting beliefs too and self-talk, because you'll be like, this isn't just about me. This is my purpose. This is my mission. And if you don't know how to find your purpose or mission, or you have trouble maintaining equilibrium in your nervous system, or you do want deeper work to heal your shadow self and do the inner child healing and all of that, then Wealthy Creator Club, my school community, is for you. It is all of my courses that has helped hundreds of people manifest dream jobs, partners, dream bodies. It's a optimized system to help you get better and better and better. My money manifestation masterclass is in there. Orlando went through that training and signed 2 clients right away, got unexpected money the next day after the training. So there's energetic embodiment in all of my training. So if you're interested in that, join the Wealthy Creators Club or send me a DM club on Instagram, and we can just talk about how I can best help you, because even if you don't pay me $1, I'm here to serve. So join the Wealthy Creators Club. And if you like this video, you can like and subscribe too, but let's move on with the video. And let's just talk about number 5, skipping breakfast. And this can come down to even more importance of diet, which is like overall, like bad diet is a bad habit, but skipping breakfast too. I mean, there are people who do the fasting thing, and I do believe in fasting. I don't do any solid food until the afternoon myself. I do smoothie in the morning, but getting something in your body, stabilizing your blood sugar, stabilizing your body and giving yourself fuel. Like I go to SoulCycle almost every morning, and if I don't eat, like I'm not going to be able to work out as much as I do. And I also need some post-fuel workout. So sometimes I do 2 smoothies in the morning, or I usually do smoothie and then I do like bone broth afterwards. I used to be a hardcore vegan, don't fully believe in it anymore, even though we're here for the animals, and I don't love that aspect of it. And I'll be honest, because we live in a world of duality, right? And I am 80 to 90% plant and fruit based, but I do believe in bone broth. My body loves it. And I do believe animal protein can be really beneficial for some bodies. So I'm not here to tell you exactly what to eat, but I want you to do due diligence on what you put in your body and like the sourcing of it, because I would never like eat just like meat from some random corner shop or something. Like that would like scare me. You know what I mean? And like I only eat organic. There's no processed food. I have been this way since I'm 15. I'm going to be 38 years old in like 2 weeks. And I don't really feel like I'm aging because of my daily yoga and my diet. You know, like my rule is like anything fake is not allowed in my life. Like fake people, fake food, fake vibes. It's not allowed. I have a no fake policy. So I don't eat processed food. I don't eat sugar. I don't drink soda. Like how people, no disrespect to any of my friends who do those things, but it's just not, you know, our bodies are vibrational beings, and higher vibe foods like fruit and vegetables allow us to be optimized. And yes, we need the proteins, and yes, we need some carbs in there, I believe, and fats and all of that, but allowing ourselves to really fuel ourselves intentionally with real shit, you know, like the no fake shit, real food, whole foods. And I don't just mean going to Whole Foods, although Whole Foods was my favorite place like all throughout my teens and 20s. Now, you know, I'm in Miami now. I just moved here after 4 years in London, 2 years in Berlin, spent some time in LA, and we love the Erewhon. We're Erewhon girlies. There's no Erewhon in Miami, come on. But, you know, we keep our food whole and our vibes whole and real. So by understanding these 5 habits and how they toxically, negatively affect your life, hopefully you can get some illumination of tiny steps to make strides forward, because it's not about a huge change overnight. It's about tiny incremental changes over time, connecting more to your why every day, connecting to your values, connecting to your inner alignment, peace, intuition. And when you can do that, you step into new levels of possibility. That's how you manifest. You get in alignment with your truth, with your power, with your potential. So I hope that this video served you. And if it did, like and subscribe. If you're listening on podcast, hello, my wordsmith friends. Come into the community, Wealthy Creators Club. If you're looking to do that deeper work and you want to be supported by me in group coaching sessions, people pay me from $1,500 to $3,000 a month for my one-on-one coaching, but you can get Wealthy Creators Club for as little as $88 a month. So come on in, optimize your life. It's a 6-month plan, and then you can just completely shift your reality, completely let go of your toxic habits, and realize you're a badass bitch doing badass things. I appreciate you and your badass ways, and I will see you in the next episode, video, whatever you want to call it. Garrett Paknis, creator of Creative Life School, and I'm signing out. That was a tongue twister, but that's how I like it, baby. Bye.